Hi, everyone. I'm Jennifer Rizzi, head of product marketing and content for Aloware. I'm here with my colleagues Astrid and Nick, and today we're talking about AI voice agents for legal intake. And we all know that when you're a legal firm, you cannot miss a lead. Every lead is super important, but it's a tall order for your staff, especially when people are busy, they're not working after hours. Leads can sometimes fall through the cracks, and we don't want that to happen. But excitingly, we do have a new voice agent product from AloAi that is designed specifically to help with the legal intake process. So, Nick, can you kind of give me an overview of what the bot does and how this can benefit legal firms everywhere?
Yeah, the bot is pretty much going to take over the intake filter for, customer service management. It's going to be the first face the customer sees, and then from there it can route the call, take notes, and then transcribe the call to give it a better customer connection, so nothing's slipping through the cracks.
Absolutely. So it takes all of that intake information and it gives it to the staff so then they can kind of jump into the conversation and know where that lead stands.
Exactly.
And how does this save time for firms?
It's well, first off, it's cheaper. It's cheaper than a real rep, and it's going to save plenty of time because one bot can take multiple calls while a single human can only take one. So it's gonna limit the cost, and it's also gonna provide more efficiency for the company.
Wonderful, wonderful. And can you introduce yourself and your title and what you do at Aloware?
Yeah, yeah. My name's Nikolaj. I'm a account executive. So if you ever come in, I'm gonna be the one helping you out. And yeah, I pretty much I'm a product expert. I'll help you guys kind of go through the ropes of Aloware and give you guys a good product.
Yes, Nick's great. You'll be very lucky to work with him along with Astrid. So, Astrid, can you introduce yourself and tell us what you do here at Aloware?
Well, I'm Astrid. I'm a customer success manager, and I specialize on the legal accounts that we have for Aloware. So if you're a legal account, you'll be working with me.
That's amazing. Yes, Astrid is also fantastic. So, can you tell me a little bit, Astrid, about how you've worked with legal firms in the past, most recently, helping them onboard with the bot and what it can really do for them?
Well, Nick mentioned something really important. When you have a legal firm, you have a high traffic volume for SMS and also for calls. So missing a call, not replying a message is very important. And the bot works for both of those. So now they have, the opportunity to have every single communication that they have answered. And that way, of course, that will bring more leads and more money to the firms. So it brings a lot of value to your business.
Very cool. So, all right, enough talk. I want to see this in action. Are you guys able to demo the voice bot?
Yeah, we can give it a call.
Amazing. Let's do it.
Hello?
Hello, thank you for calling. This is Paula from Smithson Law Office, Lemon Law Department. How can I help you today?
Yeah, something was wrong with my car. I just, I want to get learn some more information on what I can do about it.
I can help you with that. Just to confirm, are you calling about a Lemon Law related issue with your vehicle?
Yeah, yeah, I took it in plenty of times and the maintenance and everything like that. I just kind of want to get it, fine-tuned and see what options are available.
I understand how frustrating that can be. Let's gather some information to see how we can assist you. First, can I please have your full name and a good contact number?
Yeah, it'd be Nikolaj Knezevic, 808-229-2399.
Thank you, Nikolai. Now, could you please tell me the year, make, and model of your vehicle?
Yeah, it's a 2021 BMW i8.
Thank you for that information. Could you tell me what issues you've been experiencing with your BMW i8?
Yeah, the whole thing's trashed. It just doesn't work right. And I've just been doing too many maintenance and repairs. I think it's been up to like 15 now.
I'm sorry to hear that you're having such a tough time with your vehicle. It sounds very frustrating. Do you have any documentation like repair orders, warranties, or service records that you can share with us?
Yeah, I do. I can send that over to you guys.
That's great. Having those documents will be very helpful. One last question. Have you been informed about any recalls or received any written communication regarding these issues?
I have not.
Thank you for the information, Nikolai. Based on what you've shared, it sounds like you might have a valid lemon law claim. Our next step is to review your information and documentation. I will forward your details to our legal team, and one of our attorneys will contact you for a free consultation to discuss your options. Do you have any immediate questions for me?
No, that's it. Thank you.
Wow, thank you, Nick. That was so smooth. I can't believe it. It really felt like, from my perspective, you were talking with a human rep almost. It was just very, very smooth and very engaging. And what stood out to me is that it was compiling that documentation with you over the phone, and then it can just streamline the process of sharing it with the human reps.
Yeah, exactly. Another cool feature with that too is if I were to say, give me a call at this certain time, I would have also received a text message following up on that appointment as well.
Yes, that's very important. Just reducing no-shows, keeping the leads engaged, making sure that they follow through on their promises and submit what they are supposed to.
Exactly.
So, Astrid, what stood out to you about that demo that we just heard?
Well, it's just like how can you save time instead of having like a lot of reps taking calls? You can have just one bot taking all those calls and then they will go directly where they need to be because the bot is filtering them. So it saves you a lot of manual labor and of course money. So that's important for any business actually.
Yes, I totally agree. And what would you tell people who are maybe a little concerned that this voice agent would replace their staff or their crew? How would you kind of address that question?
I think it will make the business and your business more effective, not like the people that you have can focus on whatever they need to focus. Like I mentioned, instead of making a lot of calls or receiving a lot of calls, once your leads are filtered, you'll give them more quality service because you already get the information that you needed instead of like sometimes wasting times on leads that call you by mistake or they don't want anything anymore or they choose a different business and you're calling them back and they're not there. If you do it with a bot, a human being will not be wasting their time on that. They will be, working on actual leads and making money to the company, which is the most important part.
Exactly. I totally agree. It's not going to replace live humans, it's just going to turn them into specialists. That way they can focus on connecting and really diving in there and just, becoming experts in their field and having meaningful conversations. And we want to protect our team's time, and this is what the bot allows us to do. So I love how your demo really showed an example of a good lead, but what if it's a bad lead? Are you able to call it back? I would just love to see, if you kind of give it bad information or you're not quite the right fit, how the bot would react to that.
Got it. Okay, yeah, I can do that.
Hi, Nikolaj. Thank you for calling. This is Paula from Smithson Law Office, Lemon Law Department. How can I help you today?
Yeah, Paula, I hurt my hip in a car accident and I'm really just trying to get compensated for this. How can you help me?
I'm sorry to hear about your situation, but it sounds like your call may not be related to
No,
a...
it is related. It is related. I hurt my hip in a car accident and I need to be compensated. How can you help?
I understand that you're looking for compensation related to your vehicle issues. To assist you properly, I need to confirm that your case is specifically about lemon law issues with your vehicle. Could you please provide me with your full name and a good contact number?
Yeah, I don't want to go through all of this. My name's Nikolai. I hurt myself. I just need a lawyer to fight this battle in court so I can get compensated. Is this any way that you can help me, or am I just wasting my time with you?
I understand your frustration, Kalai, and I'm here to help. However, I specialize in lemon law cases, which specifically deal with issues related to defective vehicles. If your case is not related to lemon law,
Okay, sounds good. Okay, thanks. You're no help. Bye.
Awesome. That was a demonstration of a bad lead. Thank you. But I know you tried to throw it off there, which was a good test, but it didn't really take the bait. It stayed on script and it made sure that you actually had a lemon law case.
Yeah, it's not gonna. It's prompted to follow a set instruction, so it's not gonna kind of deviate from that. It'll provide guidance, but it won't, move forward with the lead.
Awesome. So Astrid, what advice would you give legal firms who really want to explore this to see if it's a good solution for them?
Using the bot will definitely, you'll see the results right away. We have firms that before had like 400 missed calls, 600 missed calls, and now those missed calls are not there because the bot is taking all the calls. And of course, you can imagine how many cases have come up from all those missed calls that are now being received. So it's an easy fix. And of course, it's an easy decision once you see how it works.
That's incredible. That's a ton of potential missed revenue that they would miss without the bot. So that's incredible to hear. And just one final question to wrap up. I think it's pretty clear that this really is the future of customer-facing teams, and those who are shy to adopt this technology will put themselves at a disadvantage. Would you guys agree?
Yeah, I would have to agree with that, with especially with rising costs and everything like that. It's just not sustainable without something in place to kind of manage, missed calls and everything like that.
Well, thank you so much, Astrid and Nick. That was really helpful. I loved seeing the bot in action. That was such a fun test, and we cannot wait to connect with you. Thank you guys for watching at home. We'll be here at Aloware. We hope to engage with you, and we'll even build you a custom bot if you want to test out your use case. Have a great day.